Hello world, Shelly here, and today I am going to check out the Clarisonic Sonic Foundation Brush Head. So I have the Clarisonic Mia 1 cleansing brush, and I just picked up the foundation brush head, and I'm super excited to try it out. So let me read you some of the claims from Ulta's website. This brush head retails for $35. That assumes that you've already got yourself a Clarisonic compatible brush, like the handle, the mechanical part of the thing. I don't know what to call it. It's compatible with all of the Clarisonic cleansing face brushes, the Mia 1, the Mia 2, the Mia Fit, and the Smart Profile, so you can use any one of those with this foundation brush head. It claims to give better foundation coverage than using your hands, with less foundation, and better foundation blending than using a sponge with this particular brush head. This brush head utilizes patented oscillation technology to generate more than 18,000 micro blends per minute. The makeup brush gently provides a flawless full foundation coverage look in 60 seconds or less. Equipped with antimicrobial and non-porous bristles, it's easy to clean, ensures minimal formula absorption into your brush head. They do recommend that you clean this after each use. You can use this with liquid or stick foundations. You can use it with cream products like cream contour, cream blush, effortless blending, and it's not recommended for use with powders. So that is what they have to say about it. Right now it's got 20 reviews on Ulta's website with a 4.5 out of 5-star rating. So let's take a look and see how this thing works and see how my foundation applies. I've decided that while testing this, I'm going to go with a foundation that I already know that I love, that works really, really well for me, and that is the Estee Lauder Double Wear. And I'm also going to use a primer that I already know that I love, that works very, very well for me, and that is the Urban Decay Urban Defense primer. So that way, the only thing different about what's going on my face is the technique with which I apply it. So if you'd like to see how this Clarisonic Sonic Foundation Brush Head works, keep on watching. Let's do this, you guys. I am so excited to try this out. So I have got this is the Mia 1 Clarisonic brush, and I'm going to remove my cleansing brush head, which you just twist it and then pop it off. And take the new Clarisonic. It has a nice little protective cap that allows air through, so, sorry. Ooh, it is way softer and less dense than I expected. So you take your little brush head, and you take your little Mia, and twist it in here. Ta-da! So I have already primed my face with the Urban Decay Urban Defense Primer, a favorite of mine, and I figured we would start with one half using the Clarisonic brush head and the other half using a regular brush. So I figured we would test this with my bestest brush ever, the Artis Oval 7 brush. That way we can see if the sonic features enhance the blending or application in any way. Shaking up my foundation. Estee Lauder Double Wear in 1C1 Cool Bone. So first off, let's go in with the Artis side. So this is how I would normally apply this foundation. This one actually works really well with a brush or a sponge, but if I was using a brush, this is how I would do it. Here we go. This is so strange. Oh. Well, you see it sprayed a little bit of foundation into my hair. I came upon a thicker blob. I think I did get better coverage with the Clarisonic because I can see where it looks like more coverage on this side of my forehead versus this side. Part of it is it's just not blended in, but I can tell. This also, I can barely see any of my sunspots, and usually I have to go in with 2 coats, and I did go in with a little extra on this side to darken it up, which I didn't do on this side, so I did get slightly better coverage with the Clarisonic than I did with the oval Artiste brush. Let's look at texture. I feel like my pores are evenly blurred. This is the side of the Clarisonic. And this is the oval Artiste. I'm going to go in with just a little bit more on this side because now I feel like I have better coverage over here than I do over here. I really like how this looks. It's smooth and it is even and there are no strokes of any kind. It is a very blurred finish. Now this foundation does do a little bit of blurring on my skin anyway, so I already knew it did that. But wow, I like this. Let me go put the rest of my face on and I'll be right back. Here we go. You guys, I love it. I think my foundation looks fantastic. I think it's smooth. I think I have as little texture as is possible visible on my face. I think it blurs the pores on my cheeks. I think it just looks really nice. And I feel like sometimes using, a flat brush or the Artiste brush, any of these brushes, these are one of my favorite ways to apply foundation with a brush, but I do feel like sometimes you see the brush strokes and you have to work them out and it's a little more complicated and a little more fussy, so to speak. And I don't think this is fussy at all. I really feel like this was easy to use. It's probably even faster if I'm not, trying to explain what I'm doing. I don't think the brush soaked up any product. I mean, the brush looks brand new. You can't even tell that I used it. I think that's, let's see if I can get that in here so you can see Now, would I go out and buy this whole system just to use this as a foundation brush? Probably not. If you already have one of the compatible brushes or handles or doohickeys, Clarisonic brushes, then would I buy the brush head if I've already got this? Absolutely yes. I totally would, because I would spend 30-ish bucks on a brush if it was a really good brush, and I really think this is a really good brush head. So yes, I would buy it. I would totally buy it. In fact, I did buy it. Clarisonic doesn't know who I am. I totally bought this. I do have a link down below where if you use my referral link on any Clarisonic device, you would get $25 off of your order, and I would get a free brush head of the standard cleansing brush heads. Again, I don't think I would go out and purchase this just to use it as a foundation brush. If you were in the market for this device anyway, I would definitely consider the foundation brush. I absolutely love this. I'm planning a video comparing this to my old Olay spin brush, which is what kind of got me into the whole, physical exfoliation brushes. But this is way better. Even though I was happy with my Olay, I will get into all those details in that video. But if you're in the market for one of these, I absolutely love my Clarisonic for cleansing purposes, and now I also love it for foundation application purposes. I would also recommend, if you're in the market for one of these things, check QVC's website. By the time you see this video, this special will be gone, but they run this all the time. And today they had a special where it was $119 for the I think it was the Mia. It was the one or the two. I'm not sure which one. Probably the one. This is the one. It was the brush itself, a cleansing head, and the foundation brush head, all for $119, $120. Sales like that are really, really good. So keep your eye on QVC if you're a QVC shopper, because they do run a lot of Clarisonic specials on there as well. So there you have it. I am totally stoked about this foundation brush. I'm super happy that I bought it. I'm super happy that I love it, and I'm going to continue to use it. So there you have it, my thoughts on the Clarisonic Sonic Foundation Brush Head. If you enjoyed this review, give me a thumbs up below. Let me know what other products you would like to see me take a look at, and I will do my best to get my hands on them. Thanks for taking some time out of your day to geek out over makeup with me. I appreciate it, and I hope you guys have an awesome day or night wherever you are in the world. Take care of each other. Bye-bye.